Never in my life did I think I'd be even making a video like this. I have no makeup on, so you can see all my scars, which is like, this is who I am. It's fine. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what's happening, and I really feel like this is just such a test of faith, because my whole life and if I start crying, it's fine. My whole life, I've worked to get to where I am right now. Every young track athlete's dream is to be an Olympian, to break a world record, to be the best version of themselves that they can be. I couldn't understand 2 years ago why I wasn't there, why I was falling short, why things weren't going right, and I honestly think God just said it wasn't my time. He needed me to mature in my relationship with him and just who I am as a woman and figure that out before he could give me this heavy load to carry. He knew I needed him in order to carry it. And even in this season of such growth, this year's been full of such growth, such change, emotionally, physically, spiritually, it's just still such a test of faith. Not even 3 days ago, I literally achieved one of my life's dreams of breaking the world record. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the people around me did not respond how I thought they would. Don't get me wrong, I know, like, the job's not finished. There's still the Olympics. I'm not taking my foot off the gas, but man, in a moment like that where, like, these are moments you remember for a lifetime. These are opportunities that you don't get every single day. I felt like the people I thought would be the most excited for me literally almost didn't even care. And I have some really great people in my life that love me more than I can say some family loves me. And I'm just gonna be real. It hurts. I'm still hurt to this point, just not understanding like when it's gonna be enough for a lot of people. I've worked really hard and been very cautious of how I carry myself. Of the things that I post, because I want to glorify God and I want to be a good example to people. But our world only accepts ignorance, and it hurts my feelings, and I find it really disrespectful that you can do everything right and it'll never be enough. There's still always a problem with you. And I say all of this to say, this season has been such a test of my faith, because even in a moment where I should have made everything about me, I gave it to God. But just like people reject truth. I know they're not rejecting me, they're rejecting Jesus living in me, and that's fine, but I'm just being honest, like, sometimes my flesh has a problem with that. And I'm so grateful that I have a relationship with God the way that I do, because without it, I think I would honestly be going crazy right now. Like, there's so many things I just don't understand about the world, about our sport, about our culture. It makes no sense a lot of the time. And I genuinely don't feel like I attack people. I don't feel like I'm rude to or mean to people. I don't talk trash about people. But it always seems to come to me. And I could do nothing to so many people, and that offends them. I can post everything right. I can say everything right. I can do everything right. I can mind my business, and it offends people. And you know what? I'm so grateful I don't live for the approval of people anymore, because moments like this would have me down for about 3 weeks of not understanding why even some of my family, some of my closest friends aren't more happy for me in this moment. Why people that you thought were your supporters are actually finding ways to low-key throw shots at you. Like, they're finding a problem with everything. Can never just have a moment to just really just celebrate and just breathe. But I'm so grateful I don't live for that anymore. Because if I did, my tank would be so empty. And the perspective of knowing that none of this matters, oh my, it's life-changing. It is life-changing. Let me tell you, humans, we were not made to carry so much weight. We were not made to carry so much attention on us. We were not made to be famous. Like, that was never what God intended for us, guys. Ever. The only person who's strong enough to carry that is Jesus. And when I say I'm grateful for the platform, and I'm grateful to be able to reach people. But I don't want it. Like, when I tell you I don't want fame, I don't want any of that, it's toxic. It genuinely physically makes me sick. When I got back on social media for not being on for 3 or 4 weeks before the trials, I started getting anxiety, because you look and you're looking at what everybody else is doing, what everyone else is posting, how many followers they have, and it physically makes you sick. I don't want that. I don't want the fame. I would just like a little bit of respect. We don't have to be best friends. You may not agree with my message, but in the sport, at the age of 21, to be a 2-time Olympian and a world record holder, I would just like a little bit of respect. Just a little bit. You guys can have all that other stuff. People really think that I'm standing here today because of my followers or because of how I look. It blows my mind. People who have been my teammates, who have watched me die every day at practice, believe I'm standing here today because I have followers. Because I'm light-skinned. I can't control what color my skin is. I can't control who presses the follow button. But I can control what I do on that track. And that's the thing that doesn't get the respect, and it blows my mind. It's a sick world. There's so much good in this world, but there's so much sickness. I pray for healing, man. I really hope that people can, like, see that they don't have to live in this world of just hate. There's such a better way. Whew. So nice little vent session. I'm gonna have to wait before I go into the store though. Golly. Look like Rudolph. Okay.